Now we're going to take a look at the Whiteboarding app. The Whiteboarding app is located within the Android. To access, select Lux Input, and from either side of the panel select Whiteboard, the top icon. This turns your Clevertouch into a whiteboard. Simply use the pen tool to select pen type, pen color, and adjust the thickness from thin to thicker nib. Because it's pen and finger touch, you can use your hand, or you can use one of the stylus, which comes with a thicker and a thinner nib. So if you prefer the feel of a pen, you can use the pen, or simply use your finger. To erase, use your hand, flat, or use the erase tool to clear everything. Because it's a whiteboard, you may fill the space. Simply hit the plus sign at the bottom corner to add a page. So for example, if you're on page 1, page 2, plus, and the indicator here tells us we're 3 of 3 pages, and by pressing the 3 of 3, we can toggle back between any of our previous work. So that session can be a couple of minutes long, it can be an entire day's work, and you can, at any time, you can roll back and review what you have done. Some of the new features recently added into the Whiteboard app include the text recognition, which, when we write on screen, will recognize the word and allow us to convert it from annotation to text. By selecting the touch tool, we can select the item, change the color, resize it, rotate it, using again pinch and zoom as it's a touchscreen. Likewise, the maths tool will recognize basic maths. So if we select the maths tool and put in a basic sum, maybe 2 squared plus 9 times 4 equals, and by adding a question mark at the end, we can convert that. And because there's a question mark there, once we touch the sum, it'll give us the answer as well. That's the maths tool, X and Y icon down here. So if I bring up a new page, we look at the shapes tool. So the shapes tool again offers a range of shapes and colors. We'll start with 2D. Here we see most popular shapes, circles, triangles, parallelogram, diamonds, and some line tools as well. So no more dodgy lines and oval circles. Perfect circles every time. Select a circle, select a color. Want a nice small one. Perfect circles every time. Triangles, blue. Some nice little line tools and arrows. So if you want to select nice, maybe green arrows, which are bidirectional. So whatever direction you slide, the arrow will point. Onto a new page. We can select 3D shapes. Nice cylinder in black. A nice cone. Cubes. Perfect cubes, 3D cubes every time. Again, Whiteboard is tracking all our work, storing it, and we can toggle back and forth as we're working. If I add a new page, down the very left here, this little hamburger menu, you can see we have a background option. This allows us to change, firstly under the color tab, the color of our whiteboard. Under the texture tab, we can then add some backgrounds. So if you want some nice lines, or maybe you want a nice stave, select a pen, and annotate straight on to the panel. And every time we add a new page, the background will stay applied. Again, we go back in here, select our background. Maybe you want some nice graph paper, or maybe the PE department are wheeling the Clevertouch into the hall and you want to discuss tactics. That's all in there as well. To remove the texture, select no background. I like it on white. And we're good to go. The same menu down here will allow us to save a file. So we can save into the internal storage the panel, which has 16 gigabytes of storage in it. We can save straight into that and access it again down the line, or we can also save it to the cloud. So we have our own cloud account here. I've just put my credentials in to a G Drive Google account, but again, each teacher can add their own account. So G Drive or OneDrive, log in and access your own files and resources from the cloud. So whatever classroom or whatever training room you're in, you can just log in and access your own resources. Very handy. We can also use the new QR code scanner. So if my handheld device, my phone or my tablet are on the same network as the panel, we can just scan that QR code and the entire lesson that we've been working on will be sent as an image file to your device. So quick and easy, couple of seconds, and you can take all that information away with you and save it, reread it, whatever you want to do with it. So that covers the whiteboarding application.
Toomeyav Audiovisual have been supplying Irish schools with audiovisual equipment for 50 years. In that time, we have built a reputation for quality, service and backup support which is unparalleled. When you are considering investing in AV and ICT equipment for your school, it is worth considering the proven track record of your supplier within the industry. Call us on 01 466 0515 or visit toomeyav.ie for a superior level of service.